Okay, so we have section 5.5, and what we're going to do is we're going to work backwards. We're going to work from the zeros, and then we're going to go to the factors, and then we're going to distribute and FOIL out to get the polynomial. So the first thing we talk about is conjugates. So we have a conjugate. A conjugate means that you switch the sign. So if we look at this 2 plus I, the conjugate is 2 minus I. So that means that the zeros are 3, 2 plus I, and 2 minus I. On the next one, the zeros would be -5, 2, and then the conjugate of 2 plus the square root of 6 is 2 minus the square root of 6 is 2 plus the square root of 6. So there are 4 zeros on this polynomial. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to first look to see if we have any conjugates. Then what we'll do is write the factors, and then we'll FOIL it out. So we have the numbers of x minus 7, or x is equal to -7. So that would have come from x plus 7. Then we have x minus 3. So what we're going to do is then we can go through and we're going to have to FOIL and distribute everything out. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go through and distribute and FOIL this out. So get x squared minus 3x plus 7x minus 21, and then we're going to combine like terms, and we get x squared plus 4x minus 21, and then I want you guys to write it in function notation, so I want you to write f of x equals that. So what we've done, again, is we have created a polynomial that has a leading coefficient of 1, it has a degree of 2, and it has a degree of 2 because it has 2 zeros. So let's try another one. So notice, remember last semester we talked about multiplicity, and that means it occurs more than once. So if we look at this, we're going to have x plus 1. Actually, change my mind. I want you to take those out, and I want you to just do x plus 1. No, good grief. Cross this off, because it's going to be awfully long. So we're just going to do x minus 3 squared. Now, if you have the conjugate, an imaginary, you have to use its conjugate. So we are going to have -4i also. So what we're going to do is we're then going to write those two factors that it would have come from. So we're going to have x minus 4i and x plus 4i. So what I would suggest is do the imaginary parts together, and then we're going to FOIL out x minus 3 times x minus 3. So if I do the imaginary, you're going to have x squared minus 4xi plus 4xi minus 16i squared, which you notice that the xi's cancel. So you have x squared and then I squared equals -1. So that's going to be minus -16, which turns to plus 16. Then we're going to take and distribute the x minus 3 out. So x minus 3 minus 3x minus 3x plus 9, which is x squared minus 6x plus 9. Okay, we've got to keep going through and distributing and FOILing. This is a 4th degree. We have 4 zeros. We had this one occurs twice, and you have -4i and +4i, so it should be a 4th degree. So x to the 4th plus 16x squared minus 6x squared minus 96x plus 9x squared, and then plus 9 times 6 is 144. So then we're going to simplify, and we get x to the 4th, and that would give us, we have 16, 6, and 9. So it'd give a plus 19x squared, and then plus 144. And then again, I want you guys to write it in function notation, so equals f of x. Okay, looking at our next example, where's it at? There it is. Okay, so we have a conjugate, and I think on your paper I put down that we had a number 1 on there too. So the conjugate is 2 minus the square root of 5. So what I would do, again, put the real parts together, so x plus 2 and x minus 1. Then you're going to do your irrationals. So x minus 2 plus the square root of 5. Then you're going to have x minus the quantity 2 minus the square root of 5. So x squared minus 1x plus 2x minus 2, which is x squared plus 1x minus 2. And then we're going to go through and we need to expand out the one on the right. So I'd first rewrite it as x minus 2 minus the square root of 5, and then x minus 2 plus the square root of 5. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work through distributing. So we're going to have x squared minus 2x plus x square root of 5 minus 2x plus 4 minus 2 square root of 5. Then I'm going to multiply the square root of 5 through, so minus x square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 5, then minus the square root of 5 times the square root of 5 is square root of 25, which is just 5. So then we go through and we look and we need to cancel out. Let's see here, this and this. Then negative 2 square roots of 5 and positive 2 square roots of 5. So we'll have x squared minus 4x minus 1. And we're going to expand that with x squared plus 1x minus 2. So of x to the 4th, x to the 4th minus 4x cubed minus x squared. Then distribute the 1x through, so plus 1x cubed minus 4x squared minus 1x minus 2x squared plus 8x, and then plus 2. So combine like terms, x to the 4th minus 3x cubed. Let me see, negative 1, negative 4, 5, 6, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be 7. Oops. Then minus 7x plus 7x, negative and a positive, and plus 2. And that equals f of x. Okay, last one. Ooh. Gonna have x minus 5. Then with the imaginary, you have to do 3 minus I and 3 plus I. So x minus 3 plus I. And then we'll have x minus 3 minus I. So I need to distribute x minus 3 minus I, x minus 3 plus I. Again, always FOIL the imaginary stuff together first because it ends up that it all should simplify out. X squared minus 3x plus xi, then I'm going to go to the negative 3. Negative 3x plus 9 minus 3i minus xi plus 3i and then minus I squared. So x squared minus 6x, cancel, 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 cancel. 9 plus 1 gives you 10. And then we get to distribute with the x minus 5. So x cubed minus 6x squared plus 10x minus 5x squared plus 30x minus 50. So you get x cubed minus 11x squared plus 40x minus 50.